Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Thursday evening here in the Hudson Valley. I'm in the state of New York. It's Eastern time zone, so I think it's about a little bit after 6. To be honest, yeah, it's actually closer to 7 o'clock in the evening. It has been a day. I'm like, woo! I've been outside in the yard, dodging raindrops, and then it got all humid, and we've got more rain coming, but I've been spending so much time outside just trying to get caught up and, getting some plants organized. And yeah, if you're noticing this wet spot right here, right before I started recording, I spilled some coffee and I tried to wipe it off, and I think I just made it more obvious. I probably should have just left it alone. All right, I have got a brand new Dollar Tree haul that I'd like to share with all of you. Every single item in the video is a buck and a coin. Every single item in this video, same locations throughout the Hudson Valley, because that's where I'm at. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. It's been a bit busy for me, so this is the first time since, I think, a couple of days ago. I don't even remember, to be honest with you, the last time I filmed a video. I just got all kinds of things going on, like we all do. Life just sometimes, we be lifing sometimes. All right, so grab your emotional support, grab something to drink, and your wish list. I found something that Dollar Tree in my area anyways has not carried in a really long time. And these are so fun, but they're cute. And I know lots of people that have used them at parties and things like that. And it's the mini salt and pepper shakers. They're back. Am I excited over salt and pepper shakers? I am, because we used to use these for like outside parties and stuff, And then they went away. Dollar Tree stopped carrying them, but now they're back. So you're going to get 6 in a package. There's what they look like. They're so cute. I love these little baby things. Fun for a picnic. They're made of plastic, but again, like I said, you get 6 in a package. And these were hanging over where all your party supplies are and things like that. So if you are one of those that has been desperately seeking those salt and pepper shakers, and I know lots of people that go into Dollar Tree and they'll be looking for them, and I'm like, man, I haven't seen those in a hot minute. Well, I finally found them, so I was really happy to share that. Okay, over in the aisle where you get like all your cups and stuff like that, I got these home, and I'm looking at them, and I'm going, either I'm not getting it, or I need another piece. I don't even know what's going on here. So these are by Shore Fresh, and it's a 2-pack of reusable popsicle stick holders. Oh, duh, Beth. I totally had a brunette moment. What in the world was my brain thinking? I'm not thinking it's to hold a popsicle. I'm thinking it's to make freezer pops. And then I'm looking at it going, well, how in the hell do you make a freezer pop out of that? All right, so they had purple, they had pink. I am such a dingbat. All right, so what you do, Beth, is you take your stick, insert it down through there, and then you're holding the silicone. It's got this cute little sippy straw so you could suck up the juice from your popsicle, and that way it's not dripping all over the kids' hands. For some reason, when I saw these, I'm like, oh, they're popsicle molds. You're going to fill it with something, throw them in the freezer, and then pull the top off. It was only until I just had a brunette moment that I realized that's not what it is at all. I didn't see any in like blue or green or anything like that, but the kids will have to deal with pink and purple. Yeah, so do I feel like a dingbat? Just a little bit, but I'm not going to edit it out because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right. Over in the aisle where you find things like knives and forks and things like that, been doing some barbecuing already, and I saw this, and this is by Cooking Concept. It's a huge barbecue spatula. It's really nice. I got one of these last year. I think it was Cooking Concepts, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure. It was the Dollar Tree one. Anyways, this one has a serrated edge up here. It's nice. It's thick. It is perfect for the grill. And then I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I wonder how many of you know this. Do you see the shape of this? Do you think you can open a beer bottle with that? Let me know down below. Did you know that that's to open a beer bottle with? Or do you think it's for something else? Hit me up down below and let me know what you think. All right, so anyways, I got one of those. And then over in the same aisle where you get like your spatulas and silverware and napkins and things like that, they have these. They're 100% cotton. They are by the company called moodsathome.com. They're 100% cotton. How pretty are these? They're cloth napkins, or I should say 100% cotton napkins, and a nice off like beigey kind of color, maybe a little bit darker, more of like a tan or a neutral. I got 2 packs because I thought, wow, that is a great little something if you want to have like something a little fancier, or maybe you're just getting started in your own home and you don't have anything cloth yet. So I should have probably picked up another pack to have 6, but most people have like 4 place settings. Either or, it was the only color I saw. Again, it's www.moodsathome.com. So I'd be curious to see how much those actually retail for. Also in housewares, I'm going to say, this is another company I believe is a brand name. I think so. And it's called Chefin. You're going to get a 4-count pack of small magnetic bag clips. I was like, well, these are nice. You know, they're not too big and crazy. Each one does have a magnet on the back. I believe that's a brand name. Maybe that's important for you. Maybe it's not. I think sometimes it's not so much. You know, I did get 2 packs. One for the fridge up, one for the fridge down here. I kind of figured, you know, sometimes a brand name may not be as good as an off-brand name. And who's to say what's a brand name and what's a brand name? I mean, I know what I think are brand names, but we're all different. All right, over in your food aisle, these were actually on an end cap by the food aisle because everyone's, you know, they're doing their barbecuing and their outdoor cooking and things like that. These are by McCormick's, which I think is a brand name. These are 6.07 ounces, a big size. It is Grill Mates Max's all-purpose seasoning base, black pepper and garlic. That's a big old size right there. I thought, well, I'm definitely going to grab that. I figured for cooking on the grill and stuff. They had another one. This one is 5.93 ounces, so just a tad smaller. It's also McCormick's Grill Mates Max's Extra Coarse Seasoning Build, mustard, coriander, and dill seed. I thought, never seen anyone like that before, so I grabbed one of each. I'm going to add these to my spices for cooking. I've already been on the barbecue, I think 3 times already. I love the barbecue, and I love food on a barbecue. All right, speaking of food, no, we'll save that for later. All right, excuse me. By the checkouts, sometimes they have little sweets and treats. Do you guys remember the I was going to say the Garage Pail Kids, but that's not what it is. It's the Garbage Pail Kids, Garage Pail Kids. Oh my gosh. I saw these 2 characters. Yep, that's not coming out of her nose, but that's what the Garage Pail Kids were. These are actually lollipops. I thought, you know, sometimes the kids want just a little something different. You can re-put another lollipop in there. It needs to be like a medium-sized lollipop. This one is watermelon, and this one is strawberry. But they're fun, and that just reminded me, actually, when I first saw them, I thought they were Cabbage Patch Kids. So, I mean, do you guys remember the Cabbage Patch craze? I mean, I guess depending on your age group, but oh my God. I was in that era. I didn't think they were all that, but my mom and my sisters did. And when everybody was looking for, oh my God, it was just a hot mess. It was a hot mess. All right, over by hair and accessories. They had these on a little clip in the hair aisle. You're going to get 3 in a package. This is by the company called Everholder, and they are bow knot hair scrunchies. So it's actually a hair scrunchie, like a regular hair scrunchie that, you know, we've all seen. But then it's got a bow attached to it, so it's one piece. And you're getting 3 pretty ones. You want to put your hair in a ponytail, or sometimes I do my hair up like this, like there's a bunch hanging down right now. I'm a hot mess. But depending on how you wear your hair, I thought, what a great buy. Love this bluish one. It's like bluish purple. They had it in this color tone, and then they had it in this color tone. Again, you're getting 3 independent pieces, which, you know, the black just goes with everything. Always love the black. But, you know, so for $1 and a coin, can't snooze and lose. Those will go pretty quick. They also had in the hair aisle these 3 packs of hair clips, and I could not pass them up. I'm just fixing them here. I got 2 packs of the same one, so you could do equal on each side. Oh my God, are these adorable? Or put them on your cork board, put magnets on them, put them on your refrigerator. It's a little slice of watermelon, a little avocado, and a little pineapple. How fun are those? I thought those were so cute. I had to grab those because a lot of times I'll clip stuff like up on the top of my laptop, and it can be hair clips because it works. I know, I'm cuckoo like that. In beauty aisle, they had lots of stuff in that aisle, but to be honest, I do have another haul, which will be in the second video. Well, not the second video, but the next video I do. I just kind of separated stuff out that I needed tonight, but I'll be doing another video, and that's going to have more beauty items in it. But for now, by Spa Luxury. It is tropical coconut scented exfoliating foot mask. 20-minute application. It is a pair of little footsie socks. And to go with it, they also have the matching scented and same gloves. That would have been great for Mother's Day. You know, besides Mother's Day, how about Just Because Day? They also had the same thing by Spa Luxury, but they had it in Cabana Kiwi. Again, there's your foot mask. So I'll give you a 360 so you can see it all the way around. Whoops, that wasn't a very good 360, was it? Let me do that a little bit better. Sound effects are always free. But then they also had the matching hand gloves. So really cool. I think I'm going to try this one first. This one I think is probably more my... Well, I like coconut a lot too. All right, down the aisle where you get all your books and stuff like that. I absolutely love my word search books. And sometimes they're just too big and I can't get them in my purse because sometimes I try to shove them in my purse, even though my purse is all that in a bag of chips, being big. But anyways, these are the perfect size. These are about the size of my hand. How cute are these? It's called a takeaway book. It's by Pop Publishing, P-A-P-P. They had 4 different ones. Now, sometimes you see 4 different ones and go, okay, yeah, maybe the covers are all different, but everything on the inside is the same. Nope, I flipped through them at the store, and they were all different. So each book gives you 119 pages. What I thought was cool about this is, here's like some of the puzzles. Games on the Price is Right. Things on your pizza. Digital camera brands, card games, the Simpson characters. Let's go to beers around the world, cosmetics, Happy Easter, volcanoes, tea time. It just asks for all kinds of cool stuff. Very easy to read. And if push comes to shove, you do have all your answers in the back, but I do my darndest to try to get every one. So there was this one again, and then they had one with the pink cover, the purple cover, and then this more of like a reddish cover. How fun was this be? Now, if you're wondering, what are these things up here? That is just what they stuck on there to hang the books up on. They do come off. No big deal. And then basically pop it in your purse. Perfect size for that. Absolutely love it. Like this purple one, the very first one. Sitcoms, donuts, types of moons, 3-letter words. I can think a lot of 3-letter words. It's just all about fun. Types of bread. So I thought those would be really interesting and cool to add to my backpack and my purse, and probably one in the racing trailer. All right, just a couple of snacks here. Brims. I keep saying to myself, is that a brand name or is it not? I think it is, but I'm not sure. Anyways, Brims snack food. These are 4 ounces each. I got one of each. They had 3 flavors. One, which was like super hot, but I don't remember what it was called. But I saw the hot and I was like, well, no, we're going to pass on that. Sweet onion flavored rings. And then they also had zesty ranch onion flavored rings. Let's give these babies a try. These are good until August 1st of 2025. That's probably why they're at Dollar Tree. Bags like this usually go for like $3 in the store. No, I ain't paying that. But I will pay the buck and a coin. Alrighty. Oh, these are cute. You can put them on your finger like little rings. I remember I used to take olives and put them on my finger. It used to drive my mom nuts. Anyways, these are pretty cool. Smells yummy. So this one is the zesty ranch onion. Very puffy. Melts in your mouth like it was gone before it even hit my mouth. I think those are quite nice. All right, let's try the other one, shall we? Sweet onion. I love onions. You actually get quite a bit in the bag. It's pretty full. Smells yummy. That's good. They're both really good. Evidently they make cheese puffs, cheese curls, hot fries, tortilla chips, pork rinds. I'm sorry. I've put a lot of stuff in my mouth over the years. But you ain't gonna get no pork rind in my mouth. Popcorn and potato chips. Alright, everybody. Once again, this me time goes by so fast. It really does. But I do enjoy every single moment of it with all of you. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. But until next time. A big hug from me to you. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now. Yummy.